Dear viewers, this is a beautiful day in Kiev. This is 9th of August 2023. It is wartime Kiev. And you know that Kiev is under full-scale war and the whole of Ukraine is under attack by Russia for more than 500 days. I'm so happy today I have the honor to present before you the extraordinary person from Ukraine, a human rights fighter, Oleksandra Matvichuk. She leads the Center for Civil Liberties, which won the 2022 Nobel Peace Prize. It's a great honor for me to present her, and I would like to discuss with you. I know you will be asked a lot of questions, and you have a lot of pain in your heart that at this hour, this great honor has been given to you, but it comes at an hour which is a very testing and trying time for your country and for yourself. Please tell me, what is happening in the area of human rights in Ukraine? I know you can tell a lot about it, but the main thing, which is the most pressing aspects?
I'm a human rights lawyer, and together with my team, we apply the law to defend people and human dignity for many years. But when Russia started this war, we found ourselves in a situation when the law doesn't work. I always emphasize that we document not just violations of Geneva and Hague Conventions, we document human pain. Russia deliberately commit war crimes against civilians. Russia weaponize everything. Russia use human pain as a tool how to break people resistance and occupy the country. Russian missiles deliberately target residential buildings, schools, churches, hospitals, attack evacuation corridors. But Russian troops committing even the worst on the occupied territories. We faced with numerous numbers of murders, rape, abductions, torture, and other kinds of offenses against civilians.
Are you documenting them?
Yes,
So I know about an initiative you have is the trial against Putin. That is how you call it, but it is the ICC working, the International Criminal Court, working together with the Ukrainian activists and with all other human rights activists. This is an example before the world that such crimes, such international crimes, crimes against humanity, which has no term of expiry, cannot be tolerated. How closer have you got to articulating those things? Can you just tell in a few words?
I think that all of us now have to respond to the very acute question: how we people who live in 21st century will defend a human being, their lives, their freedom, and their human dignity? Can we rely on law, or just weapons matter? And the answer to this question is define our common future. So it's not just Ukrainian task to bring Russian war criminals to justice. It's a task to entire international community.
That's great. And as you see, we are standing in front of the unique place. This is the statue of Mahatma Gandhi, which was installed in 2020. And by the way, this is the only, I think during the pandemic, it was established. And you know more, not no less about Gandhi. And all of the human rights activists, they follow his principles of nonviolent struggle. And I know your mentor and guru in that sense were all the human rights fighters, especially Evgen Svertyuk, I remember. And I remember your resilience during the Maidan. How Ukraine is going to go towards the path of Gandhi. Even today, human rights people are fighting without weapons. The people are without weapons, the civilians. What message do you have, does Gandhi inspire you today?
Yes, and Gandhi was the inspiration for me when I was a child.
Okay.
And because of Gandhi and other freedom fighters, I decided to study law, to fight for freedom and for justice. And I think that we live in a very interconnected world, and Gandhi's principle about humanity, it's something universal, which have no limitation in state borders. We have to practice this principle. And when large-scale invasion started, international organizations evacuated from Ukraine. They rescued their personnel, but people remained.
Yes.
Ordinary people started to do extraordinary things and practice humanity. They helped others to survive under artillery fire. They took people out from the ruined cities. They broke encirclement to provide humanitarian aid. And Gandhi and Ukrainian people show what does it mean to be a human beings when you literally risk your life for others whom you never met before.
That's great. I know that, we have to reach out to our Indian audience because of maybe we are standing before Gandhi. It inadvertently makes me feel that you have a message to the Indian people, don't you?
Yes.
What is that message in short, if you can?
I want to express my sincere gratitude to people in India for support which we Ukrainians received in this dramatic time of our history when we are fighting for freedom in all senses, for a freedom to be independent state, not Russian colony, for a freedom to preserve our identity and not to be forced to educate our children as Russians, and for a freedom to have our democratic choice, just to build a country where the rights of everybody are protected. And we pay the highest price for it. And people in India also know what does it mean to fight for freedom. Maybe we are far away from geographical point of view, but we are very close on the common values.
Thank you so much. Thank you for this talk.
Thank you.
Thank you.